Yeah, what up, folks? See you back at it again, another video. So we got a 2006 Toyota Corolla, right? It's the old model. Customer complaint is that the ABS light is staying on and also the brake light. Let's start the vehicle up and see exactly what's going on. And as on cue, dead battery. So let's go in the hood and give this jump start and see exactly if we could diagnose this vehicle. Alright, so I got my top down jump pack here, so let me just apply some power to it. Battery looked new, but for some reason is like dead. Right, this customer also have a CNG kit on it. Right, I believe he said he have a loss of power also, but I already diagnosed this because it seemed like it only happening with the CNG, so I told him he got to go back and get this checked out. Right, it's not happening on the when using regular gas. Right, so we'll deal with the loss of power thing. But let's see if we can get this ABS light off and also the brake light. Right, so we definitely have brake fluid, so that also is a good indication that it's not the master cylinder giving problems. And also the next thing I like to do is go around to each wheel and look for any kind of leaks on the wheel to see if it's like the brake fluid is leaking. That also will trigger that the light to come on. Right, so once you make sure that you have no leaks when it comes to brake fluid, then we gotta go after ABS sensors, or we gotta go after this module right here. Right. Alright, so I got the top down jump surge, right, 2000. So let's see if that has enough power to start this vehicle. Yes, it does. Right, so that's in the vehicle. Right, so right now I got the brake light on, and I also have the ABS light on. So I'm gonna take the handbrakes off. Right now it's off. This light is not coming off. Sorry. Right, so next thing we're gonna do is let's put a scan tool on this while we let the vehicle charge up. So while I'm waiting for that to run through the scan, I'm gonna take my jump pack off. Let's put this off there. Alright, so I got the engine off. I got the maintainer on because I don't really need to have the car running to diagnose this car. Right, so I got the Tornado 3000 hooked up to the battery. That's gonna keep a steady voltage for me. So while I'm going into the vehicle here, alright, so we got two fault codes on the ABS side. What does it say? Let's see what it is. That's a protocol. Let's read the fault codes. Alright, so we got an open or short circuit in the ABS solenoid circuit relay, and we also got an issue on the front speed sensor. Alright, so I'm going to go after the C0200 and the C0278, right? So which one I'm going to tackle first? I can go after this one to see exactly if the sensor is reading or not. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's do a report. Let's save this. So we gotta definitely save this, right? You send this to the customer, or we also have it as a backup just in case, right? I'm gonna come out of here. So we're gonna go on to live data. So with the live data on, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jack up the front of the car, and I'm gonna spin that wheel and see exactly if the ABS is reading or not, and that will kind of let me know if it's a short, is the ABS faulty, is the tone ring damaged. So I'm not sure. I just gotta jack the vehicle up and see exactly what's good, right? But with the module part, I gotta do some digging, man. Alright, so we definitely have, let's see. Okay, so we can pull up the front wheel, which is the, which one is it? Front right. Alright, let's pull that one up, and front left. So we're gonna graph this, and I'm going to, let's jack the vehicle up. So with the vehicle in neutral, key on, engine off, I'm gonna go with my scan tool. Just put this right here. So we're trying to see exactly which one I'm gonna look at. The blue one. Right, so while I'm spinning the wheel, you see that it is moving. So we're gonna go to the left side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So this is one way you can check to see if the ABS sensors is reading for the wheel. So I'm gonna go on the left side, which is the green one. I'm gonna spin the wheel, and I'm also seeing it moving. So that also let me know that the sensor is good on the front. So which one is it? Did I read it wrong? It's a front speed right hand circuit. So is it that the circuit is giving problem and not the sensor itself? We're gonna do some checks, right? Let me put this light on. Right, so this here is the ABS fuse, which is a 40 amp and a 30, right? This supply power to the assembly right here, right? Normally, as I said, we just check on like power and ground on these wires here, right? I believe the red wire is a power, and the blue one is also a power, and the two white is, or the white with the black stripe is ground, right? So once we gain power here, right, which is ABS, I believe it's ABS 1, so it's supposed to supply the power to this leg here. Let me see if I can get you a close-up, right? That's the serial number. So you can replace this, you just gotta make sure you get the same ABS, right, and same serial number, and you can just put it in, right? But that's it. Once you gain power from this ABS 1, let me see which one is ABS 1, which is the 30 amp, right? You're good to go. So next thing I'm going to do, it looked like someone was here before, because you see that the harness jack here is like out, it's broken. Let's see if I can get it out. It's kind of hard. I'm not trying to touch that so it could break, right? But you can do your checks here. I could check for power and ground. I could back probe to see if I'm getting like 12 volts and ground on these wires, and the rest supposed to be like coming from the ABS sensors and stuff like that. Matter of fact, let me pull up the wiring diagram and see if I can get some information so you can understand exactly what's going on. Sorry about the glare. So we got the C0278 open / short circuit and ABS solenoid relay circuit, and I got some information here, right? Basically the solenoid relay supply power to the ABS solenoid and the TRC solenoid, right? So after ignition is on, basically the ABS module will do some checks, and then it will take the light off on the dash, right? But if there's a issue with the relay, then it will stay on, right? So we got this description here. When either condition below is met, both of the following condition continues for 0.2 seconds. Yeah, it's telling you that it could be a wire harness issue. It could also let you know that it's an ABS and traction actuator problem, or if it's the fuse, right? But we did check the ABS 2 fuse, right, which is the, matter of fact, let me put my test light on that fuse and make sure that it's not the fuse, right, and is not an open on the circuit, right? So let's do our checks. Alright, so according to the wiring diagram, right, on this blue wire here, I'm supposed to be getting battery voltage, right? Sorry about the glare. I'm getting battery voltage right there. Alright, so on the red wire, there's supposed to be a ground, right? And also I'm getting ground on this wire here, right? And on the this one is supposed to be a ground also. So let's try the light. Stuff it right here. So I'm getting a ground also there, and on this wire is a ground also. So it's supposed to be getting like 3 grounds and 1 battery positive, which is this blue wire. So I'm definitely getting power. So just letting me know that my fuse is good, right? From ABS 1 coming straight to, is it ABS 1 or ABS 2? Can't remember. But that means that I'm getting supply voltage and I'm getting ground coming to this ABS module. That's battery voltage at 13.4 because I got my maintainer on. Alright, so my fuse intact, right? I'm getting battery voltage and my ground's coming to my module. So I'm definitely going to make the call on the module, right? I'm going to let the customer know, yo, you got to replace the module because the solenoid in the module is gone, and that's it. You dig? My diagnosing is done. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. This is how I check a old school Corolla ABS module. I got the ABS check light on and also the brake light, and yeah, that's about it. So until next time, y'all take it easy.